Everyone wants respect, but not everyone knows how to earn it. Everyone has their own method, whether it involves using force or being a people pleaser. For example, alpha males command respect because of their self-assurance, aggression, and aggressive leadership style. This could easily be intimidating, and people tend to show obedience and admiration when faced with such an attitude. Sigma males, on the other hand, don't need to do anything grand or display their dominance to gain respect from people. As with everything a Sigma does, he carefully plans his actions so that people won't take him for granted. Without further ado, here are 10 ways that Sigma males instantly command respect from everyone. Number 1. They don't allow themselves to be isolated or shut off from others. Sigma males may appear reserved, but they're still assertive. If someone tries to interrupt them or ignore their viewpoint, they'll speak up and let their presence be known without infringing on their personal space. Despite not being the most outspoken or loudest person in the room, they're still able to command respect. Alpha males frequently attempt to intimidate and cut off people, but Sigma males are aware of alternative ways to communicate their ideas. They command respect from their peers even though they don't demand it because of their strategic thinking and ability to be strong without being intrusive. They also know when to be silent, and that alone says a lot. Cutting off or dismissing Sigma males rarely works since they're not easily intimidated. Thus, you'll never see them wasting time trying to argue a point that's already been made or trying to attract attention. Instead, all they do is make sure that their voice is heard when it matters most. People quickly discover that respecting Sigma males is the best way to be taken seriously, since they pay attention to detail, keep up with everything, and are always one step ahead of everyone else. Number 2. They don't overshare. People tend to respect those who know how to protect themselves from manipulation and exploitation, especially if it's done in a subtle way that doesn't affect their relationships with everyone else. Sigma males are not the type of people you find talking excessively. They detest small talk, especially about themselves or anything related to their lives. They keep everyone at a distance because they know that the more people know about you, the easier it will be for them to take advantage of you. Despite their stoic exterior, Sigma males are sensitive on the inside, so they always try to keep their emotions in check and they avoid conversations. Sigma males rarely speak, and when they do, they reveal very little information, which confuses the listener even more. This doesn't mean that they don't tell people about the things happening in their lives. It just means that they don't want to reveal too much information. Oversharing has become risky in today's society, which is why Sigma males guard their information closely. They remain vigilant and never let anyone get too close unless they're 100% certain that they can trust the person. This is how they protect themselves and ensure their safety. Number 3. They occupy more space physically. These men are aware of how they take up more space than women and other lesser men. They don't do this on purpose, but you can't help but notice them because they sit alone and take up much more space than other people. This doesn't mean that Sigma males are trying to draw attention, but rather that their assured body language and the way they conduct themselves show that they aren't to be trifled with. Number 4. They acknowledge the contributions of others. Sigma males are extremely mature individuals. They don't hold back others from being praised out of their own self-interest. They value those who are good at what they do and believe that everyone deserves credit for their work. They always give others the credit they deserve when they do something impressive and won't push things aside because they want to be the only ones shining in the room. Some individuals refuse to offer credit to those who merit it, perhaps because they don't want the focus on anyone but themselves. Those who are envious also minimize the efforts of others, but Sigma males are different because they always give credit where credit's due. Number 5. They support their adversaries. Praising an opponent is not something most people will ever do. They'd rather just say terrible things about their opponents and find methods to tear them down. Sigma males don't need competition to succeed and don't need to take down their opponents to make sense of what they do. If a Sigma male's rival does something amazing, the Sigma will just be a mature and good sport and compliment them. Alpha males, on the other hand, are experts at taking down their opponents, devoting most of their energy to doing so and succeeding because they want to rub it in the face of their rivals. Sigma males don't spend their time trying to downplay someone, especially if the person is actually talented. Instead, they take the more mature option and compliment their opponents when they do something good. This level of maturity brings a lot of respect to them, and people try to learn from them, automatically making them role models. Number 6. They own up to their own mistakes. They are not cowards that run away when they make mistakes. They simply stand up and face them. Most importantly, it demonstrates that Sigma males have the confidence to make decisions and stand by them even if they don't turn out well. In contrast, some people take a very long time to apologize or own up to their mistakes. Not many people can do this because it takes a lot of courage and humility to admit when you're wrong. Sigmas are quick to correct their behavior once they recognize what they've done. This demonstrates their maturity and self-awareness, both of which are highly regarded by others. Most people try to hide their mistakes because they're worried about the repercussions of doing something wrong. But hiding your mistakes and trying to cover them up will only make matters worse. Sigma males have crisis management skills and they accept accountability for their deeds. Number 7. They move with confidence. Because they're incredibly self-assured and at ease in their own skin, Sigma males never display shyness or appear as though they're afraid of anything. As a result, they're always free to express themselves. Every time a person's body language gives an insight into their confidence level. Sigma males, they may be introverts, but they're not shy. Instead, they're assertive. Sigma males constantly project confidence when they engage with others. Weak body language makes a person appear less intelligent, and people will get uninterested in what they have to offer. It gives individuals the impression that they're knowledgeable, which inspires others to respect and adore them. Number 8. They keep their promises. Sigma males always try to keep any promises they've made, even if it means stepping outside of their comfort zone to do so. Although it might seem like nothing at first, once a person can't keep their promises, the people around them stop believing in them, and soon their words become nothing but jokes. Number 9. They give more than they receive. Despite the fact that we all recognize the value of giving, few of us truly put it into practice. Most people know only how to take, whether in a relationship, the workplace, or a group setting. They keep taking from others because they feel entitled to something that isn't theirs, and when asked to give back or add value to others, they have nothing to offer. Sigma males always give more than they take. They don't just take continuously as other people do. They're intelligent and capable of taking care of themselves. They always strive to provide more value than they receive. Sigma males are the most productive people around. They don't get lazy. Even when they're free, they find something that needs to be completed and they get it done. They devote much of their time and effort into building what they want, which can only earn them the respect of those around them. If a Sigma is in a relationship, he'll put his efforts into creating something that lasts while dedicating his time to his partner. Number 10. They assist others when they're in need. Sigma males may not be the most approachable individuals, but they're always willing to assist those who are in genuine need. Many people have a tendency to ask for assistance for trivial tasks that they can complete on their own. But when a Sigma comes across someone who truly needs their assistance, they'll go above and beyond because they're not self-centered and don't want anything in return. Sigma males continue to provide assistance, but they don't see it as a danger. Rather, they see it as a challenge to improve themselves. They also don't assist others in the hopes that they would return the favor in the future. Instead, they're purely unselfish and just want to assist those in need. Thank you for watching, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the like, subscribe button, and bell icon so you can be sure to connect with us in our future videos. See you next time.